So I've been on the injured list the last couple of weeks and haven't been able to get out here and do a whole lot. And the little bit we have been doing, we've been coming out later in the evening when it's a little cooler. Today I came out here to put down some more rabbit tea, cool water, and just give a general look at it in the daylight. So it's kind of hard to see, but our tomatoes are all doing really excellent. We're probably about 2 feet tall. I've got to get to the co-op and get some T-posts because I forgot them last week. And then we're going to be getting these guys trellised. And we've even got some stuff going on the peppers. They're not super tall, but we're starting to get little babies. So these guys, oh, where's he at? There he is. These guys are looking good. We've got some watermelons all over the place over there. You can kind of play hide and seek and see them hanging out. There's one. There's a little one. There's one. There's one. And these are the smaller vines that were transplants, volunteers that we transplanted to this row. And then over on the other side, past the tomatoes, we have the carrots looking, and the okra are absolutely huge. And in among the okra and carrots, we've got some more watermelons. Got there, and there's carrots all throughout this watermelon. These okra are as tall as I am. The tall one right there is actually probably a little bit over my head. Some of these are definitely a little bit over my head. Gonna have to bring a stepladder out here to pick okra. And on the other side of the okra and up inside the okra, we've got watermelon. And gonna come around the other end here. Been picking every 2 days and getting 5-gallon bucket full. We have more Star of David than anything else. I've always preferred the Crimson Spineless, but had never even heard of the Star of David. Have a few onions left. Most of these guys have died and their tops have fallen over and they've been picked and they're sitting in a bucket air drying, or not a bucket, a crate with holes in it. And then we've got these 2 watermelon that were here originally and are just going absolutely gangbusters. We've got watermelons all over the place over here. These were volunteers that we didn't transplant, so they're a lot bigger. This is literally only 2 plants, I'm pretty sure. And it is just massive. We've got watermelon, little watermelon, and watermelon, 3 watermelon right over here. Another big one, small one, medium. There's just watermelons all over the place in here. And I think we'll have some watermelon in another month or so. These things are just huge. And our potatoes are mostly dying. The other evening we went and got some out of the end of the row down there. Just a few plants. So we've still got all these 2 rows. Some are red potatoes and some are white potatoes, gold potatoes. So some of the plants are still green, but most of them have died back, and we've just been pulling the weeds as we get the potatoes out. So this is the longer garden update. We're of course fighting squash bugs over here. And the onions, the little bitty onions that were here, did not make it after I did all the weeding and putting the mulch down. So a little bit disappointed about that, but this is my biggest weed patch right here. I've got to get this cleaned up. And over here, these cucumbers have just gone absolutely insane. I've never had cucumbers this prolific, and it just amazed us all when we were out here last night. We got 9 big cucumbers off of the plants, and everywhere you look, there are flowers and or little cucumbers. I mean, cucumber, cucumber, cucumber. Over here, just cucumber, cucumber. Everywhere there's a flower, these things are growing cucumbers. They're just massive amounts of cucumbers, and I'm pretty sure this is only 2 plants, because the other one, there was 3 and one of them died. So all of this is stemming off of 2 plants, I'm pretty sure. And right down here is the actual main root of the plant. And that is just a huge, huge root. Oh, it's pretty awesome. I'm loving it. Of course, the squash, like I was saying, the squash bugs have just gone absolutely bonkers. I put some diatomaceous earth on them and it got rid of a lot, but they're still here, so I need to sprinkle them again. Our zucchinis have some more babies growing, and these 2 plants got squash bugged out. And then we've got this one here, which is a yellow summer squash, but it still hasn't actually put on any fruit, so I'm not sure. These are the Tahitian squash. We were under the impression they were supposed to get bigger, but they don't seem to be getting any bigger, and we're wondering if we should go ahead and collect one of them. Not sure, but these guys are doing good, and the zucchinis are doing good, and the squash bugs really decimated the other ones. So those were our plants that were left to be eaten up and keep the squash bugs off the other ones that were producing. And I will call that good for now. You guys have a blessed day, and thank you for watching my videos.